Hey everyone, my name is Salaban. I'm going to show you a plugin that Member provides called Claude Brain. It's a portable one-file AI persistent memory for your Claude Code. You don't need to set up SQL. You don't need to set up local database. It's just one file, very lightweight, that has all your chat history that you talked about your AI based on your project. You can share this one. You can even add to your project this specific file, or you can even email to someone else. It is a one file that's optimized for AI memory. So let's get into, I want to show you how that works. So I have this project, very simple project, and I want to use this plugin. What I could do right now is I just hit Claude, right? I just opened Claude. What I want to ask is, I want to say, what did we talked about last session? If I'm correct, Claude doesn't know what is the last session. As soon as you start a new session, it doesn't have previous conversation. So that's what it says, right? So let me show you how this plugin works. I want to do plugin. I want to hit tab, and then I want to add marketplace. It's called memvid / Claude Brain. That's it, right? So I want to actually go to installed. It's already installed. So what I could do is I want to do basically kill this one, and I want to do hit enter. Sorry, Claude. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to ask the same question that we asked earlier. What did we talk about last session? Claude right now is smart enough to reference the actual plugin that we use. So it's asking, basically, it is trying to use that command. So I want to say yes. Although the memory that we created, the MV2 file that we created is very new MV2 file or new memory file, persistent memory file. It doesn't have a much memory, so it will say it wouldn't have a actual memory. So I will show you how we can actually add more data, or while you chat, actually, you can actually see how Claude adds data. You can search that memory. Give it a second. So as you can see, everything's done. It gives me a timeline on what the actual things included in this memory. Okay, so I want to say, can you update the page.txt to blue color background? Right. I'm basically chatting with Claude to do some task for me. It's gonna go out there, update that page to background blue color. It did that, and basically that's basically behind the scene. What's happening is Claude, as soon as it triggers some changes or file update, Claude Brain, or this plugin, it basically writes that to the file, right? So I want to actually show you what that is. If I do memvid, and then as soon as I type mind, it's asking me to have gonna say search. As you can see here, it has action and query. So I want to do search. Maybe I want to do like a timeline. Show me the memory. Or I could say like, show me the recent memory. Okay. So we have 15 memories in this file. I'll show you later on what that is. But here, all the timeline on this memory file, it has the thing that we updated, the search that was done, all the things that was done in actual time frame. So if you're chatting with your Claude, let's say days or months, this thing will have all your data in a file where actually Claude can reference back. So one of the power feature here is if I exit this again and I just do Claude, and here, just watch this. This is one of the powerful feature of a this plugin. So if I say what was injected on this session. Like as soon as the new session starts, the blocking can come in, inject the context, the recent context that the memory file has. So Claude already knows what was the last recent changes happened on this specific file, specific project. Sorry. So you can see it here. It loaded all the memory. It gets all the latest files, basically the latest update that happened, and also shows us the file size. So this is not the craziest feature. The craziest feature is like we want to send this file to someone, right? So if I just do here, we can see we have mine.mv2. So if you're using the memvet CLI, so we're going to do memvet -- version. We have the CLI here. If I do memvet status and then I do mine and .mv2.json, I can actually see all the frames, all the timeline in this file. I can see the summary, how many frames are there, the usage, and then the maximum usage. I have a lot of usage left. What I can also do is I can ask questions using LLM, right? So I can say memvet ask mind, and then I do question here, and I say what I can also ask is I can say what color was changed to page.txt, and then once I get that, I will use a synthesized model. So we'll use OpenAI. I just do enter. Boom, you got this response. It's basically you have your MV2 file or your memory file that you have on your Claude Code while you're coding your project. Claude added that file, all the steps, all the sessions, and I can take that file and then actually replay or do something to it where I can see the full context of the full data. So when I ask the question, what color was changed to page.txt, it says the color in page.txt was changed to blue, and then it shows me the actual things. And then also this is the context that was used. That is how powerful it is just a one file where your Claude Code can reference, can add more data, more memory, and this file is like very small. It can be on your Git project. You can add it as your Git project, or you can actually email to someone. If they're using the CLI or the SDK for memvet, they can actually play around with it, see what's happening inside of the file instead of actually having everything in cloud or your vector database. Peace.